All right, welcomes everyone. How is the weekday going? How is the week going? Welcome to another stock analysis with Wilson. Today we'll be analyzing international breweries. Yes, international breweries. Why did I choose this stock? Because the fundamental has potentials. The earnings from the company showed some potentials. So I decided to look at the stock and see how far and see if there's any potential win for traders. I'll call these international breweries a tradable stock. Tradable stock. So without any further ado, let's start our technical analysis by starting with our um, trend line and support and resistance line. I believe those two things are the same thing. But first of all, let's have an overview of this market. How is the market looking? Generally, the market looks okay in an uptrend. Then it consolidated here a bit, and then went on a very good downtrend here, and then an uptrend here. So I would say that these international breweries is on a potential uptrend, but we'll confirm with our technical analysis. All right. So first of all, to get the price at the right point, I'll put this up so that I can, you know, put the support and resistance line at where it can give me potential um signals, okay, and the best place. So let's see. Let me remove this. Remove this price line. All right, so now let's look at this, drawing our support and resistance line. First of all, I'll start with this high here because this will be our potential resistance line, which could become support later in the future, but we'll just leave it here just in case. Okay, so we start here. We'll make this line thicker, the different color. Mhm. Then we'll come down here. Or better still, let's just bring this line here. Since this place touches 2 points, is a more strong supports is a more strong resistance line than where I placed it uh, before. So where are we going again? Let's see. Okay. Now we put in this one. Okay, we can put another line here. And see it went up here, support, resist, then it broke out a bit. So this will actually act as another this is a resistance line for here. So if there's any good point here that can connect, okay, then this is also, let's also see this place. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look at this place here. Okay, let's put it here because of this area and this area. Yeah. All right. As you can see, it also touched there, broke out, but uh yeah, and then we're looking for, let's see, is there another potential place again? Let's see this place. Is there any? Okay, this place can also add another line here because it supported, resisted, and broke out a bit. For here, I don't think. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is another good one. Yeah. All right. Because it touched this. We are using historical data when drawing this line, not just drawing lines. We look at what happened in the past. Does it agree? If it agrees with the the future and present, then we can work with these lines. All right. So looking at this, and then as you can see, this looks like a potential uptrend here from here to here. So I'll put my trend line now. So this is an uptrend here. It's like an uptrend here. With that said, I don't think we can put any line or any lines, any support and resistance line or trend line anywhere. Um, all right, let's bring out the candlesticks now. So how are we doing? Well, we're doing great. You can see this is a very strong resistance area. See this place? Strong resistance area. This is also a resistance becoming support, which actually tallies with this place. The resistance becoming support also. Then this place too. Yeah, resistance becoming support. Okay. Then here also. Let me see if I place this. Okay, let me see if this moved up a bit here. So this will act as a resistance support, resist, then before it broke out the line again, then came here again. Okay. 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 This is actually perfect. Yeah. Then resisted, then went up, supports. Okay. Was there any potential here? Yes, there was. As you can see, this place, let me put the line here, touched here, also touched and resisted. So this is a very good, this is another very good support and resistance line. Let's check our area. It agrees, you can see it agrees to the line I just put here. So let's continue. All right, so we have drawn a support resistance line, support resistance line, and our trend line too. As you can see, let me adjust this a bit. Touch this. All right, so this is a good trend line here. Let me zoom in. Huh. So looking at this, you can see that its touch share went up, consolidated a bit, then it has touched the trend line again and it has gone up. And it also broke out this our resistance line here, which also signals a, a potential buy from this stock. So as usual, we don't use one analysis to decide whether we enter the stock. We check other indicators to confirm the how strong is this buy signal. Okay, so let's let's put up other indicators. We start with the volume, and we put our money flow, and then RSI. Okay, and then let's not forget our moving average. All right. So let me organize everything now so that we can see what is happening. And this one will be on mesh down. There you can see properly. Then we have moving average. Set this to all right. I said I like using this moving average because it's smooth. You can see how smooth it is. And anytime it crosses, it always gives that potential signal. Okay. And also use it to also check if it's an uptrend. I would actually say this is a very strong uptrend because it actually touched this week here. Here you can look at it well. See this place 1, 2, and 3. So I'll say this is actually a potential good uptrend. However, it did not cross our trend line, so it was still under the downtrend era, but still a potential uptrend. Okay, and also volume actually indicated that um, there is a buy um, there's a buying agitation, that there's agitation from buyers to push the market up. Okay, so now, and also RSI and money flux also agreed to this. Let me put it there again. If you can look at it well, you can see both of them agreed. So however, our moving average did not agree, so we don't enter that trade. So let's forget about that side. Let's look at what is happening now. Let's look at what is happening now. All right, so this is our these are our indicators to know if this is a good buy trend or a buy signal or not. First of all, our volume is positive. Volume is positive. Let me put this somewhere else so you can see. You can see the volume is positive. It crosses this our black line here. As you can see, it's 4.72 volume traded, and it has crossed our line, which is 3.182 million. Okay, which is good. How about money flow? Money flow is up at 54.3694, which means that there's money in the market. Okay, money flow is up. We have RSI. RSI is also up and also within the region of you can buy this stock, safely without breaking the bank. So, and that is at 50. Let me check this one. At 59.0991. So, what can I say? I will conclude that this is a good buy signal, and also the earnings behind the stock is actually good in my opinion. It has potentials, okay, and which makes the stock tradable, which makes the stock tradable. So yeah, I believe that is all for this stock. That's all for this stock. We'll buy the stock here and let's see how far. If it comes here, then we will check our stop loss will probably be at 15 naira 71 kobo because it's a strong resistance zone. However, we can also, if it crosses this resistance and goes up again, that's a very strong signal that is going to be a very bullish market. So that is all for today's stock analysis. Thank you for staying with us, and I hope you gained something. And yeah, see you in my next video. Cheers.